the quiz and view the result now. Congratulations to the first, second, and third winners. Those who are the committees and not use the username as the format will be disqualified from be the winners. That's all for the quizzes contest. Thank you for participating. Don't forget to join other contests on ISAS official social media account, Pantone contest on Twitter, and caption it on Instagram story to get amazing prize. Now, I will pass the station to the MC, Nick Muhammad Najib, to continue for the next slot.
All right. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. And hi everyone. I am Nick Muhammad Najib Muhammad Nordin, your MC for the last slot. Now, let us proceed with the last slot, which will be delivered by Ms. Jamilah Husna, who is going to talk about alumni's perspective in industrial field and also life hacking demo. She is alumni of Information Security and Assurance student, batch 2019, and currently working as Cybersecurity Advisor at telecommunication company. She had industrial knowledge about information and network security, reporting and analysis during her internship and early working experiences. We will have this slot with Ms. Jamilah Husna for 55 minutes until 12:10 p.m. With all due respect, please be welcome.
So, hi everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the third slide of ISAS 2020 webinar. For this slide, I'll be sharing the alumni's perspective in industrial field. And because I'm coming from cybersecurity industry, I'm an ethical hacker and a penetration tester. So I've conducted some security awareness talk before. So I'm thinking that I could just do some live demo near the end of this slide. So stay tuned, everyone. So let me share my background a little bit. My name is Jamilah Husna. I live in Bestari Jaya, Selangor, and I'm alumni of ISA program in USIM. I'm from batch 11, and my batch name is ISALPHA. I graduated in the year 2019. Was a cybersecurity consultant at local cybersecurity company and currently working as cybersecurity advisor at international telco company. So I believe that most of the participants here know me. Mostly they are from the third and fourth year student. We used to bump a lot when we are on the way to our class in our faculty lobby. Do you guys still remember that? So I want this slot to be very informal. Just take this as someone who's sharing her 22 months working experience. And it's not even that long, but it's good because I'm able to remember everything, such as my struggle during studies, my first day of internship, my first day working as fresh graduate, as everything seems still fresh in my mind, you know. And hopefully you guys are able to learn something from it. So before we continue, I also have a disclaimer that my sharing will be 100% from my own experience. I only able to share in cybersecurity industry context. And for alumni that working as, for other alumni that working as developer or analyst or any career that not related to cybersecurity, our journey might be different. So I'll start off with my degree journey. I start my degree journey on year 2017. And initially, I was not an ISA student. I was accepted into USIM as FPQS student due to my late submission to change program. My application was only accepted in the second semester. So for my whole first semester, I was still a FPQS student. And the struggle was real because I was one semester late from my other friend in my batch. That means I need to take extra subjects in my every coming semester to fulfill the program requirement to be grade on time. Like I don't really have to do it, but I really want to grade with my other friends too. So basically, I challenged myself and I took extra subjects and try my best not to fail the paper. It was hard, but it was hard whenever my friends already leave for semester break. I still have paper to sit, extra classes, extra assignments. That kind of struggle, you know, that you will face if you are having the same situation like me, if you are late in changing program. But Alhamdulillah, I survived because I believe that I get a lot of help from the lecturers, especially from our head of program, Dr. Sakina, and also from my closest friend, shout out to Nur Izzati for sharing her old notes, and also my coursemate that understand of my pack schedule. So I believe everyone have their own struggles. If you are not even changing course, I know you guys have your own struggles in your degree. So this is my struggle during my degree. Whatever struggle you are facing in your studies, try to overcome it, and always try to seek help if you feel like you need one. If you feel like you're really tired and exhausted, take a short break and come back stronger. So this is my favorite. This is my favorite quote when I finish my degree. Like everyone wants to be happy, nobody wants to be in pain. But you cannot have a rain. You cannot have a rainbow without any rain. Okay, so here's some pictures of my batch, ISAS, and this is when we are having our ISAS in 2018. This is when we are on the day we graduating. So why I choose Information Security and Assurance program? Firstly, my favorite subject in matriculation is science computer, and not to mention that, remember that I voluntarily changed to this program myself. And at early point, to be honest, I don't know where this is going to lead me to, but I really want to learn anything that related to science computer. And then I realized that this program actually very interesting and different from others computer science program that offer from others university. Even though the program name is information security, but it's offering a variety of subjects such as programming, network, database, and many more, which provide us with more career options. Yeah, so sorry. Sorry. Give me a few minutes. I hope everyone can see my screen. So there's a lot of career options for us. Like really, this is some list of ISA career path. If you want to be a security consultant like me, you can actually be a software engineer, network architecture. You can go into IT auditor. Yeah. So and please don't limit yourself because there's a lot more. For me, I choose cybersecurity. I received my internship offer in Vigilant Asia, and for me, it's a good cybersecurity company as I able to get a lot of exposure on how cybersecurity industry works. Even during my internship, I learned so much. They gave me lots of opportunity to grow in my interpersonal and cybersecurity skills. And right before my internship end, Alhamdulillah, I get the offer to be absorbed as their permanent staff. So in this company, I learn the basic in penetration testing, and I have also conducted security awareness talk for university students. So here's some picture when I'm still in my internship with my academic supervisor, Dr. Azwan, and my industrial supervisor. And this is when I attending one of my training class to receive my cybersecurity certificate. And this is when I'm receiving some memory for me, receiving a token of appreciation from Inti College as a speaker for cybersecurity awareness talk. So moving forward, after a year in a cybersecurity company, I'm looking for another opportunity to grow. And Alhamdulillah, I got a position as a cybersecurity advisor in telecommunication company. So as my current company is quite a big company compared to my previous one, I do feel differences in terms of my tasks and responsibility. In a small company, as a fresh graduate, you would actually able to learn more as they are more flexible and able to let you to involve in every process. Like for telecommunication company, they actually have their structure where there are some people who do the managerial stuff, the managerial process, while for me, I only do on technical. So most of the time in my current company, I do most of the technical work, and I do pen tests and I play a lot with Kali Linux, if you guys know it. So I've been receiving a lot of questions from junior, what I'm actually doing in my job. So what tool should they learn to work in cybersecurity? Hopefully in my slot, you're able to see some exposure and you get some clarification from this. So I'm happy to clarify that cybersecurity actually have three fields that offering different services, and please don't actually limit yourself that if you want to be in cybersecurity, you have to be a good hacker. You need to learn how to hack. No, actually there's a lot more. If you go for the first one, core teaming, that's where I'm actually currently in. As a red teaming is a group that help organizations to improve themselves by providing opposition point of view to the organizations. So red team basically conducting offensive tasks by finding if there any vulnerability existed and try to do exploitation with the purpose to improve organization security posture. And for blue teaming, a group of individuals who perform an analysis of information system to ensure security, identify security flaw, verify the effectiveness of each security measure, and to make certain all security measure will continue to be effective after implementation. So in a simpler word, blue teaming usually on the defensive side, such as security analysts, where most of the tasks, one of their tasks is they need to monitor if there are any malicious activity from hacker or threat actor could be found and try to prevent and stop the hacker from doing a further damage. Yeah. So the third one is a compliance. In the context of IT security, compliance means ensuring that your organization meets the standards for data privacy and security that apply to your specific industry. For compliance, you are working with documentations. It's a good field. It's a good field to growth, to be honest. Yeah. And in the cybersecurity fields, as I explained earlier, there are red teaming, which we do offensive security, ethical hacking, exploiting vulnerability, penetration testing. And for blue teaming, they are more on defensive security, more like giving infrastructure protections, prevent giving the damage control and provide services incident response. But in the organization, once the red teaming and blue teaming already mature or strong enough, or their team already well prepared for any any issues, or for example from any threat actor, they were actually able to build a purple team, which actually they're combining the skill from red teaming and blue teaming to make sure just combining both skills to improve organization security posture. So I hope everyone able to understand that. If you have any further question on this cybersecurity field, please let me know in the chat box below. Yeah, I will try to answer it. Okay. So I think because of my topic itself, like alumni perspective in industry, right? So I think I really need to get into this topic, the skills needed in industry. So if you can see here, all these point you can get from Google: oral, written communication, team collaboration, professionalism, work ethics, flexibility, adaptability, ability to accept and learn from criticisms, time management, ability to apply discipline, knowledge and concept, information gathering, evaluation and synthesis, emotional intelligence, and interpersonal skills. All this you need to have to be in the industry. Okay, but one thing that I want to stress here is on adaptability, because I realized that being in cybersecurity, or any IT career could actually very stressful in many aspects, because many job or IT career that actually required us to work in shift. And sometimes when we're dealing with international company, we have to follow their local time. And worse, we have to work during weekend. So this is some kind of situation that flexibility situation that you have to adapt. So for example, as a security analyst, you have to work in shift, which means you need to be in the office at 8 p.m. till 7 a.m. in the morning. It could be very tiring and very mentally and physically tiring. But in my opinion, if you are still young, you have no really big commitment, and you are healthy, go grab those opportunity and try to gather all the skill and learn as much as you can from that position. Because being industry, like personally, in my opinion, being industry is all about gaining experience. The more experience you gain, the more value you have in industry. So I would really advise for you to not to be very picky with your new job as a fresh graduate, and try to be very open to any opportunity. Then this point here is actually personally is come from myself. I believe this is how I've been surviving in industry. So the first one, you have to be very committed in your work. What I mean by that, you have to give 100% in your work and try your best to deliver the best result of it. And the second one, show positive attitudes. I believe none of manager would like to have a staff that always giving reason, always delaying in doing their works, or always taking leave without any proper reasons, that kind of stuff, you know. So I think this is very important. This also like the first how to say that is the first impression from your manager to you. So the third one, willing to learn. And this is very close to me, because even I've been working for almost 2 years, I need to learn new thing every single day. Not to mention that we are in an industry that related to technology, uh, and technology are keep evolving, and they are keep growing. Like what happens today, for another 10 years is going to be different. We might not going to use fintech anymore, for example. Yeah, we might have another technology in the future. So you really need to keep yourself updated. So The next one is speak up, never afraid to give comments or opinion. And next one, hard work pays off. It's really true. It's really true, everyone. Hard work pays off. And the next one, work hard and play hard. Sorry, work hard and play hard. This is also important, as this also one of the way for me to manage my stress. If you have your favorite things to do during weekend, don't leave it. Don't 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 avoid to do your favorite thing. Enjoy your favorite things to do during weekend. On the weekday, do your work. Whenever your working time is over, focus on yourself. Yeah, when you work, you work. When you finish with your work, try to gain your energy back. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So the next one, reach for help or ask the question if you have trouble in understanding. Always try to do your own research before asking, because everything is on internet. I believe this is also applicable as a student. Be a smart student. Try to not fully depend on lecturer. Always do your own research first, and once you get your facts, you can get back to your lecturer or to your manager to validate or to confirm on it. So this is very important. If you able to gather all these skills during your studies, uh, you should not be have any problem in industry, inshallah. So why cybersecurity? I also get a lot of this kind of question. Why I choose cybersecurity? And then after 5 months, I guess 5 months up to 1 month me in the industry, I would say that this is my passion. This is very important because why I say this is my passion, because I would love spending days to learn on new technical skills or any new pen test tool. If I till I become familiar with it and I can use it my daily pen test work. And I love to conduct penetration testing, and I feel great if I able to exploit any vulnerabilities that I found. Um, One thing for sure that I can say is, if you have passion in what you do, you would actually never see it as a task. Besides, you would enjoy every process, learning and doing it. And don't get me wrong, I do feel stressed sometimes doing my work, but most of the time I took them as constructive stress, which actually helped me to deliver a better result. Yeah. So here I would like to take the opportunity to explain to you guys what the differences between ethical hacker and hacker. Okay, I'm basically an ethical hacker, which also known as white hat hacking. White hat hacker are often hired by organizations to conduct penetration testing and vulnerability assessment on their system to improve their security defense, while a normal hacker, also known as a black hat hacker, which they may exploit security vulnerability to steal, alter, disrupt, or destroy private data for monetary gain or for their own profits. They do it, most of the hacker nowadays, they would like to do it just for fun. And there are script kiddies where they don't really have any, they don't really learn from someone to do the hacking. They learn them by themselves. And up to a bigger hacker, which is a nation state hacker, where they're actually being paid by someone to do to hack an organization. So what are the differences between hacker and ethical hacker? I would say that ethical hacker we do follow penetration testing methodologies, where from the first pre-engagement phase until to the analysis and reporting. And pre-engagement is a very important steps because it's like you having, you don't want, if you do some exploit behind the organization, no, without they are aware that you're doing it, it means you are a hacker. If if you are having the pre-engagement phase, you are actually letting them know that I'm actually going to perform a pen test on your system, and we will try to define the scope and have a agreed two between two stakeholders, between the me as the penetration tester and also as the organization. And we perform reconnaissance, vulnerability assessment, and the exploitation phase. And the last one is analysis and reporting. And as I say, we as a penetration tester, we are actually in the end of our penetration testing, we will actually compile all the findings on vulnerabilities that we could found, and we present to the company, we present to the system owner, and try to give the mitigation, try to give the mitigation, and also give a way to fix it. Rather than as a ethical hacker, there are actually as a ethical hacker, as a hacker, they're actually doing just for their fun, and they exploit it for their own profit. Or maybe when they get a private data, they stole your credential and they will sell it to dark web, for example. Yeah, so that's differences between ethical hacker and hacker. I know nowadays there's a lot of there's a lot of tools that been shared in YouTube and in Google. Everywhere they're sharing a lots of tutorial on how to do hacking. I know, but choose wisely, and please do not use the skills to do bad things. Try and avoid to do that. And there's actually, if you really want to, if you really let's say if you are really a hacker, if you're really eager to hack, like hacking is your passion, there's actually a lot of right platform that you can use to suppress your skill or to show your skill. So I will share you in the end of this slide. So I think the most weighted part in my session is a live hacking demo. It's a live hacking demo. I'm gonna do two hacking demo attack. Two of them is under social engineering attack. So let me share you guys what does social engineering attack means. A broad range of malicious activities accomplished through human interactions, where it uses psychological manipulation to trick users into making security mistakes or giving away sensitive information. So what makes social engineering especially dangerous is that it relies on human error. Rather than me as an attacker, and me for example, as an attacker, trying to find the vulnerability in the system itself, we actually using a human error by letting the victim to share with us their credential itself. And I'll show you how. So on the first live hacking demo, I will do website phishing. And the second one is a USB drop attack. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna stop sharing for a while and try to